Hello, this is Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman. As a teacher and a mom, I want to make sure that students know that even though the school year is ending, our reading shouldn't. And so I brought one of my favorite books today that one of my friends, Joseph Henderson, picked out, and it's called A Dog Named Doug, and I want to read that with you today. Once there was a dog named Doug. Doug liked to dig, but when Doug dug, oh boy, did Doug dig. Once he dug up a ground squirrel's nest, the feisty squirrel was not impressed. I can dig better than you. Doug howled with laughter. Let's see if that's true. So they started to race, but Doug dug faster. He proved that he was the digging master. With his nose down low, the dirt flew high. Clumps hit the cat as Doug sauntered by. Many miles of dirt Doug dug, leaving heaps and piles and mounds of mud, and ruts so deep and holes so wide that a giant tractor fell inside. And boy, did Doug dig. He dug to the east, he dug to the west. He dug his way to a treasure chest with about $1 million inside. Doug smiled wide, then he tossed it aside. He dug his way past an old gold mine and took no note of the danger sign. And oh boy, did Doug dig. He dug to the north, he dug to the south. There was grit in his eyes and sand in his mouth. But Doug kept scratching and scratching on till his head popped up on the White House lawn. He took the tour, he saw the sights, then he decided he'd better dig home for the night. So Doug got busy digging, and oh boy, did Doug dig. And dig, and dig. And dig, and dig, and dig. At home, the family scolded him hard. Doug stopped digging holes in the yard. But they fed him a bone, gave him a hug, then tucked him in bed with a good night, Doug. But still, Doug dug. Doug settled into his cozy bed with visions of marvelous holes in his head. Doug had a dream he was digging, and oh boy, did Doug dig.